Now we're going to begin formatting the document in earnest. One of the things that we want to do is make sure that this text, the base text that's being used, is correct. Now notice when we click down here in a paragraph, normal is highlighted in the style section of the home menu. Make sure that home is being displayed. What this is indicating to us is that the base or normal style is being applied to this paragraph. Now we want to, although this is correct, it's already formatted correctly, we're going to go in and format it again. What we're going to do is we're going to right click while our mouse is hovering over this style, and up pops a menu specific to this button, and the second item on that menu is modify. Let's left click on that. Up comes the modify the normal style window. It's telling us the name is normal. It's not based on anything else. This is the based style. It is Times New Roman is the font. You might have to pull down the font here and scroll through to pick the correct font. We want Times New Roman. That's my favorite font for publishing in. And under here, as far as size, we want 12 pitch. Now, do not pick bold, italic, or underscore for your base font. That would look ugly. We want this left justified, and we want it single spaced. That's what else is here on this screen. Now, we're satisfied with this formatting, but let's go down to the lower left-hand corner where there's a Format button. That will pop up a menu from which we can pick Paragraph. So let's further format this. We want paragraphs in this document to be left justified. And then down here under indentation, we have a special. Click the little arrow next to it and you'll see first line as a selection here. On the first line, we want to indent. Now by default it'll be 0.5, so you'll have to change this to 0.33. That's a closer indent to what we really want. Every first line of a paragraph we want to indent 0.33 inches. Now when we're done with that, we click OK and OK here. Now the base font is configured, and it's going to end up looking like this if you've done it correctly. Based off of the base font is the header font. Now notice if we hover over it, it's going to show us what it's going to look like if we turn the paragraph into a header font. Let's go instead to an actual header. See that header is highlighted up here in the styles. Once again, we want to modify header. Let's right click. We'll come down to modify. And here we can see that the name it's a header 1. It's a style of paragraph. That's interesting. It's based on normal, so it's going to inherit whatever we just did with configuring normal, although it overrides everything. So once again, we have Times New Roman set as the type, but we've gone up 2 point in the size. We've also made it bold. Okay. That's the basic style. It's once again left justified and single spaced. So we're actually going to put a blank line after a head 1. We're not going to have additional space after it. Let's go here to Format Paragraph once again. Notice here too, the spacing before and after, we have 0 on this header. So we're going to actually use a blank line, a paragraph of its own, here to put space between the header and the first paragraph in a chapter. We will make the paragraphs left align. Now notice here we went under Special and we changed the first line of normal to none. We don't want head 1s indented. It would have inherited that from our normal style. Single line spacing and so on. This is all good. Now notice here there's another tab under here under paragraph called line and page breaks. What we want to do is check the page break before. This way there will always be a blank page finishing out the existing chapter before the next chapter begins at the top of a brand new page. This will take effect on the Kindle as it will also in Word. So let's make sure that this is checked. You can uncheck it, check it again, and we'll say OK. We've just begun formatting our chapter for publication on Kindle. In the next section, we'll continue that formatting by applying this style to the document.